The VHF.50.19 automated volumetric hopper feeder system is comprised of a 316 stainless steel 50-liter hopper with all 316 stainless steel contact components. The automated system is comprised of an operator interface with a touchscreen which controls all components of the system. The automated control is in the rear enclosure with lower-facing connections all easily identifiable for their component connections. The Pulverisette 19 is placed onto the cart underneath the volumetric hopper feeder and will be directly powered via the control enclosure, also powering the collection system and the weight scale. Before milling can begin, the technician must follow the initial installation instructions and be sure all the components are attached and working correctly. It's important to check the connection between the VHF and the P19, making sure all clamps are tightened, sealing the exit path of the feeder to the input of the P19. Once all seals are checked, the technician can load product into the hopper from the top by lifting the lid. The lid must be closed in order for the machine to begin its milling process. At any point in time, if the hopper lid is open, both the internal hopper agitator and auger will not function or move until the lid and interlock are securely closed again. Now that the product is loaded into the hopper and the lid is closed, the technician can select a preset SOP from the stored memory. Once selected, the system's components will begin operating. This automated routine specifically aims to stop user error and increase efficiency. A user simply needs to press the Start/Stop button on the touchscreen to initiate the process, and once the desired amount of material is collected, the system will shut down and indicate to a user that the process is complete. The VHF is integrated with a feeding path laser detection sensor that is constantly checking for product flow feeding to the cutting mill. Once the sensor stops detecting product for a specified period of time, the system will stop and indicate to the user that more product needs to be loaded into the VHF. Once more product has been added, the milling process can be continued. It will also work in a reverse function, as when product is detected for a specific period of time, the system will shut down to stop overfeeding of material into the chamber. The VHF also has a built-in pause function that will stop the milling process after a predetermined period of time, stopping the process for a cooldown period if required. These parameters and preset product SOPs are protected by a password to allow an administrator to set up the desired values without worry of changes by unauthorized operators. There's also a manual operation page for a user to individually control the operation of the system. One unique feature of the VHF system is that it includes the ability to operate the Pulverisette in the SAMS 19 mode, also providing the same automation with manual feeding if required. The VHF.50.19 can be disassembled with a single wrench and easily reassembled with minimal downtime. The hopper's internal screw feeder can be easily removed by untightening the clamp holding at the front of the sanitary exit cross. Removing this plate with bearing will provide access to the screw auger, which can be removed horizontally from the hopper and reassembled the same way, being sure to set the screw auger correctly within the keyed shaft. The internal agitator can be wiped down in place with the lid, but can additionally be removed if required. The Pulverisette 19 can be disconnected from the silicone conical reducer by removing the double bolt clamp and following the cleaning procedure provided by Fridge for the Pulverisette. Once all components are cleaned, the system can easily be wiped down in place. Visit sampleautomation.com for more information.